Shalom everybody, this is Sapori Green from artisticministry.net, and I just wanted to give a update on some of the different activities that have been going on here at the ministry, some of the changes that are occurring, and I don't even know where to start, but let me just start at the beginning. The first thing that you notice is that yes, I am in the crosshairs. And that was a preset that I chose on purpose based on a comment that I got on one of the videos. As you know, I've been working pretty much nonstop on the first episode for the series Arm Yourselves with Knowledge. And I was able to get that done. It took a bit of maneuvering just to get it divided up into segments. I was going to try to originally have it as one long giant piece, but then it worked out better just in terms of uploading onto YouTube and uploading onto the ministry website to just break it up into parts. And so this is I've got, the reason I have the crosshairs is because I got a comment from someone where he was saying that I was shadow banned and that he had to go through a lot of channels to try to find the episode. And let me show you that screenshot. I was able to have the wherewithal to take a screenshot of it, but here it is. Okay, and you see where he says you are so shadow banned. It took me, okay, you can read the rest of it, and then there's my reply. I had never heard of that. I'd heard of people being blacklisted and targeted, and but I'd never heard of that, and I wasn't sure what exactly that meant, and I never heard back from him, so I don't know if that is someone who was just a perpetrator trying to make a threat, or if that was literally if that is just a TI who literally had a hard time finding the channel. And I'm pretty much leaning towards it was that it was an actual TI that was just that couldn't find the channel. And yeah, as you can see, here's this other, I took a screenshot of the other comment that I had included in the color commentary. And as you can see, again, here it is, you're being watched. So, I mean, there it is one more time where that, where what can be perceived as a threat, as a veiled threat, and, or it could just be an observation that someone's making. Or a warning or something like that, but there it is again. And so the other part that I wanted to share in this is just this feeling of just like being in the crosshairs. So because I started to do this video a while back when I first got the comment. As you can see on that first comment, that it was left a while back, and I had started trying to do the video then, but then I got again just involved in a lot of different things and just running, just burning the candle at both ends, to the point that I could not get into, I can't remember the password, but I couldn't get into the ministry's YouTube channel. I couldn't get into it in terms of being able to go in and upload more videos and to edit videos and look through the comments and stuff like that. I couldn't get into it. And I, as you're going to show, I'm going to show you here how basically I have them saved on my desktop, how that should not have happened. And I can't understand how, unless someone turned it off. I don't want to feed into that, because I know that they do, that a lot of these perpetrators, they will hack into our computers, they will hack into our accounts. I've heard of instances where they have cloned people's accounts and just created all kinds of chaos and all kinds of damage and just hurt and ruin to individuals, to TIs behind that. And so his comment that he tried to go through a few channels to try to find this, I was kind of I'm leaning towards maybe it was a TI who just really had a hard time finding it. But the other point that I want to make is that let's see, this channel that you're watching right now, Peculiar People, this is my channel. This is not the ministry's official YouTube channel. This is my channel. I've just been doing a lot of the uploads onto this channel because I was trying to do a channel for the website a while back and ran into some snafus and let it go. And then I tried again just recently when I uploaded when I finished the first episode for Arm Yourselves with Knowledge, and I had to try and start a new channel, and I got it going, which is where some of you have gone over to, and you can still go there. Anyone who wants to go to that channel, you can go there, but in terms of me or anyone in the ministry being able to go in and sign in and make changes and add more videos, can't happen, and I don't know what that's about. But so now the most recent thing is that I had to start yet again another channel where that I could have access to being able to upload more videos, being able to monitor and to deal with comments, to deal with just that whole part that goes along with having a YouTube channel. And so basically what I want to show you now is how to find it, because his comment was not without merit, which is again why I think that it was a TI who had a hard time finding it. One is I know that I had tried to start a channel and I couldn't finish it, so that might have been one of the channels that he had gone to. But then there was the one that I that's what I'm thinking. But again, I had put the link to the actual channel where the video was at, so if he had clicked onto the link, there should have been no problem. But I don't know, and he hasn't replied or responded to my question or my query, so I don't know. But basically I'm going to show you right now how you can find the genuine, official, valid channel for the official YouTube channel for artisticministry.net. Okay, basically if you go to the channel that you're on right now, that you're watching this video on, Peculiar People, you'll see on the banner in the bottom right hand corner there are 3 links. The first link is to the website, and then the second one, it's a little hard to see, but it's to the online store Zazzle, and then right next to that is the YouTube icon. You click on that and it goes right to the official YouTube channel for the ministry website, and you can tell by the banner, artisticministry.net. Okay, that's the official channel. I just started it and it has a whopping 3 subscribers. So I'm encouraging you, please subscribe to this channel, because from now on any more episodes for Arm Yourself with Knowledge will be put onto this channel. More episodes for Postcards to a TI will be on this channel. The vlogcast that is coming up for the pulling down of strongholds will be on this channel. So I encourage you to to subscribe to this channel here. Again, it has 3, and those 3 subscribers, they're kind of lonely. So as you can see, obviously, again, clicking that link, it brought you right back to Peculiar People. So that's how you'll know that you're in that right, how can I say it? That you're in the right atmosphere. You're on the right link. You're in the right circle. Peculiar People, the banner, the icon link will take you right to the official channel for the official YouTube channel for the ministry website, and then going to that banner, clicking that icon will bring you right back to Peculiar People. So there you go. Those are the 2 channels, and from now on, I will put the link to that channel, to those videos. I will put them in the description box for any videos that I do upload onto here. So I just wanted to say that. And the only other point that I wanted to make with this on this channel is, or on this video rather, is I had the opportunity. One of the 2 subscribers, is I'm going to use the word friend. I mean, every once in a while, as a TI, we do make friends every once in a while. I use that word loosely, but she is someone who I had an opportunity to meet, an individual. She's from another country. She's from a very Christian culture. In fact, her country is it's the oldest Christian country in the world. It's technically where organized, we could say, Christianity really got its start. It's the country where literally those original copies, those manuscripts for the Book of Enoch were found in her country. And so I had an opportunity to speak with her. A very, very interesting, informative conversation, just a lot. It was really good. And one of the I was able to talk to her about being a targeted individual and what that's like. And I asked her if that's something that's happening there in her culture as well, because it's a phenomenon that's happening across the world. I've watched videos from individuals who are dealing with this that are from Germany, people who are from Latin America who are dealing with this, people who are from Africa who are dealing with this. It is not just something that's happening in the United States. And if you've had a chance to watch the first part of the premiere episode for Army Yourself with Knowledge, then you know that it goes back, gang stalking actually goes back to the Bible. There are instances, as I mentioned also in the podcast, this fiery trial. That's what David was dealing with. David was a targeted individual. He was being gang stalked, being harassed and watched and followed by Saul and by those supporters of Saul in his court. That's also what many of the prophets went through. We know that the Messiah himself went through that. So gang stalking, as much as it is considered by many to be this phenomenon that is just all of a sudden on the rise, we know that it's ancient. It goes way back. But I asked her if that was something that was happening there, and she shared with me that there is a similarity, but it's not as covert. She shared that there were individuals who had, because of their religion, there are, I guess, different religions there, and she mentioned that, I guess, a few years back they grabbed about, she said it was about 27 individuals, and were trying to force them to change or to deny their Christian faith, and they didn't, and they were killed. I mean, that's not covert. That's not from the shadows. That's not touchless torture. That's very bold, blatant, in your face, just murder. That's really what that is. But she was someone who, because of her profession, she's has a lot of experience in video production. So I was able to talk a little shop with her, get some information on some on the video, and she watched the video, and she made a point. She left me a comment. She not on the channel, but just through text message, and she mentioned doing other videos that have a more that talk about some of the positive side of this. That there's hope in this, and I touched base with her later and asked her what she was talking about, and she shared with me that she had watched that first video for Arm Yourselves with Knowledge with a family member who had just recently come from their country here just to visit, and so they sat down and they watched the video, and she said that by the end of the video that this relative of hers was alarmed. It was like really upset, and was like, this is what's happening in this country. She was really kind of like worried, and I told her, I said, no, there's, I mentioned that, there are other videos that are on the channel, the postcards to a TI, that there is hope, and that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this channel and doing the website, is to provide hope, to give the insight, and talking about just, having courage, looking at different methods that people have for confronting or enduring this, that it's not hopeless, and I just wanted to just reiterate that, and because I hope the purpose, one of the how can I say it, one of the protocols, one of the purposes for this ministry is to be a source of inspiration and information for victims of gang stalking, and to let everyone know that there is hope, that it's not a complete loss, because that is something that the enemy wants us to feel hopeless, to feel defeated, like there is no refuge, that there is no relief, and that's not the case. There are so many different people who are dealing with the different aspects of gang stalking from so many different approaches. There are people who are dealing with it on a political community level, who are doing lobbying, who are doing protesting, who are doing everything to try to get laws passed, legislation in their communities to deal with some of the different forms of targeting. There are those who are dealing with it from a health environmental perspective, in terms of just looking at their environment, some of the different molds, different toxins, what's happening in their diet, as to why this is happening happening to them. And there are those who are like myself. Excuse me, I apologize for that. Like myself, who are looking at this from a spiritual perspective, who realize that for us as a Christian or as a messianic believer, that the Most High is a refuge. That again, because in the scriptures, because we know that there were individuals who were dealing with being gang-stalked and targeted, and one of the primary ones we know was the Messiah himself, that there are also ways to deal with it. There's information in the scriptures on how to endure it. There's inspiration and insight and answers as to how to find a comfort, how to find the strength to deal with it. This is something that, like with a lot of persecution that the early believers, those early apostles, those early Hebrews who were the original, what we would call the pioneers, the forerunners of modern Christianity, they were dealing with something that we know that, as it says in the book of Revelations, that they overcame through the blood of the Lamb, through the power of their testimony, and they loved not their lives even unto death. So we get it, that there is, as hard as it is, that there is faith, there is strength, there is hope. We know that when we pray on the armor of the spiritual armor of the Most High, that is a strength, that is a source of refuge. We know that when we write praises, when we write psalms, that is a source of strength and power and a place of refuge as a way to combat and deal with this. We know that when we fast, we know that when we pray the scriptures, that is a source of strength. We know that when we talk and give strength to one another, even if it's in an online capacity of just doing a video, I do this video and you hear it, and maybe that sparks some interest or some ideas or thoughts in your mind, or gives you a little strength. You do a video and I watch your video. So it's not as hopeless as it seems. And so I just wanted to also put that out there as well. And please, again, I encourage you to go over to check that link, to go over to what I'm now calling the official YouTube channel for the ministry, and subscribe over there. And feel free to leave comments over there, and pass word along any way you can that first episode is available, that the book review that I did for Kathy Meadows, Surviving and Thriving, How to Survive and Thrive as a Targeted Individual, it's over there. It's a very good booklet. It's only 25 pages long. It's got a lot of information in it, and I'm also going to try to put the link to the interview on the website, and give you an opportunity to go over there. There's a link there to the video as well. There's a link to on the Amazon website where you can go, and if you want to purchase the book. And no, the ministry is not going to receive any money from the sale of those books. That's not what this is about. It's just about making it available. Like I said, one of the missions for this ministry is to be a source of information and inspiration for targeted individuals, and making that available. So I've done a book review on her book. I've provided the interview in small audio clips in talking to her about the book. And so, I guess the next logical step would be to provide a link so anyone who is interested can get the book. And it's also, there's another book that she did. It's called Hey Mom, I'm a Targeted Individual. And that one is much longer. I think she said it was about 100 pages. I haven't had a chance to read that one. But if you want to check that one out and you read it, and you come away with some opinions about the book, be they positive or negative, put it in a comment. I'm going to put a comment section on that page on the website so that you can leave a comment there, or leave your comment on the YouTube channel underneath the actual book review, and let me know what you thought about it. And in the future, if I do a book review on that book, your insight, what you have provided, it will be included as well. Definitely welcome any and all input in terms of the ministry, and trying to to just provide and just be a source in the community as well. But this is the video for now. Sorry it was a little bit longer. I usually don't, I've been trying to make my videos shorter, but this is one I decided to make it a little longer just to explain all this as to what's happening, what's going on. And again, please go over to the official YouTube channel for the ministry and subscribe over there. Okay, and with that I say shalom.